Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is G-Day Odulie here with your other host,
Mitchell Ebner.
and we have our first official episode for you guys today, our intro, a scoop, a look, a deep dive into our lives. And we also have special guest, creative producer, and marketing executive. Actually, what am I even saying? Oh my goodness. Okay. Anyways, Mitchell, so could you give us just talk to us, give us some deets about your life, Who are you? Why are you? And yes, and why are you a Dapper Mind?
Well, first, I'd like to thank you for your playing off your poorly timed introduction of our creative producer, Maximilian Maxwell.
Yeah, because I had this whole thing written out and it was beautiful, and then I screwed it up.
This is the first look people are getting into us, and they're seeing it all right now. But anyways, let's see. Who am I? I am. I don't know. I'm just another college student in the old U.S. of A. And in the University of Minnesota with my good friend G-Day Odule. And you shaking your head at me, Max?
I'm at Duluth, bro. I'm stayed home.
Well, I didn't include you.
Duluth
I
all the
didn't
way.
include you in this yet.
Well, you know what? You guys even officially introduced me yet.
We have. You're not.
Talking right away.
Shut your
I'm
your
sorry,
guys.
You talked to me,
I talked
though.
about you.
Yeah, he's in the shadow room.
We'll get to Maximilian. But yeah, attend the good old University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. Don't shake your head at me with the GA. So I'm a biomedical engineering student on a pre-med track, currently in my freshman year. And additionally, doing some fun stuff with an EMT course, an EKG interpretation stuff, concurrently. So lots of fun stuff going on. But it's time for you, G-Day, to explain what you're doing with your life.
Well, too bad. Unlike Mitchell, Mitchell, he's currently 19, and I'm 18. Unfortunately, if I were 19, the reference would fly. I would say only 19, but my mind is old.
Oh boy. I tried to limit him to one Hamilton reference per episode, but I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah, probably not. But anyways, so yeah, I'm going to the U of M with Mitchell as well. I'm majoring in psychology, maybe potentially double minoring in French and music. Ooh, yeah, very exciting. What else? Oh yeah, I want to become a therapist when all is said and done. Go to graduate school, get that PhD, that doctorate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. But yeah, so that's the plan. One thing I like is chocolate. Shout out to Sam Natardi. You like chocolate? And yeah, I guess other about me is I like to reference a lot of things, like Mitchell said. Like to reference Hamilton. I mean, musicals in general, music in general, TV shows, movies. I mean, I'm just an encyclopedia of references, and it's beautiful, it's amazing, and that's what you're going to get. But, continuing on, you just heard from the minds behind Dapper Minds. But, now, you'll be exposed, revealed to the mind behind the mind of Dapper Minds, our creative producer and creative. Oh my god.
That was almost good.
It was, but I just realized I had a typo, so that's sad. But anyways, our creative producer and marketing executive, Maxwell Moreland.
Hello, my dudes. What is saw? Goodness gracious. Where's my rhyme?
Oh,
G-Day.
hey, man.
He was just doing a stinking WWE introduction right there.
I mean, I'm happy I got like a The Rock kind of thing, but that's the part of the show. On our doc, it says introduction, and in parentheses, rhymes must be included with guests. And I'm your first guest.
Okay.
What's my rhyme,
Maxwell Moreland.
You didn't even come up with one beforehand, did you? Yeah, you have a script for other stuff, but now you're sitting here like a duck in the water. Right? That's not the praise.
Well, I guess I could say that me and Mitchell already went, but now it's time to introduce Maxwell Moreland.
That is how you say my last name. That is true. Let's just jump right into it. Hi, my name's Max. My likes, I have, I like cardboard cutouts. I don't know why. It kind of started as a joke. My dad planned out a day where my dad's friend owns a Savoy pizza, so he had his friend make me hot Cheeto pizza, because if you know me, hot Cheetos are my favorite thing in the world.
Big facts.
And big facts. And he also bought a Jen Urso cardboard cutout, who, if you don't know, she's the lead in Rogue One, off of Craigslist, so not sketchy at all. It was one of the best days of my life, but that was also the day Carrie Fisher passed away, so kind of cringe, bro. But big oop. But it was a great day, and ever since that day, cardboard cutouts have just been I love them so much. I have 4 now. I have Jyn Erso. I have Jeff Goldblum in Thor Ragnarok. I have Darth Vader, and I have a Obi-Wan Kenobi Mountain Dew ad cardboard cutout. I call him Obi-Dew Kenobi. He's pretty sexy, I gotta say. My dislikes? Okay, let's get into that.
I forgot about that.
I hate the movie Rent. That is my least favorite
Never
movie
watched it.
of all time. Good. I don't know why. It's not even the worst movie ever made. I've seen worse movies, but Rent makes me physically mad, and I don't know why, to be honest. Like, I watch more bad movies than I do good, but Rent, I hate it. I genuinely hate it. My college, Duluth Bulldogs. Sorry, I sounded like a jock. I hated that. I go there, and I'm majoring in graphic design currently. And my aspirations, I don't know. Sometimes I get bored of things easily. Like, I love graphic design and video making, but I get bored of it every so often. And recently, I've been like event planning. Like, I thought of this great event for kids where it was like pirate zombie scavenger hunt for Halloween. And I was like, I had a whole thing planned out, and I'm like, what am I going to do? I have nothing to know where to put this. So yeah, that's where I am at right now.
Wow, that's pretty great.
Thank you.
I had a rhyme, but
it's too late now.
We're not gonna go there.
Too late. Okay.
But what should we do? Should we go into the podcast stuff and things, or favorite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gosh.
I think we should at least start off.
I feel like that's more pertinent right now.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, gosh. I think so. I mean, it's number 2 on the document after introduction.
Put it there as
that you made.
This is your. I asked before, are we going in order? Like, Mitchell, there's numbers to this. Of course we're going in order. I know. As soon as we get into this, you're questioning whether or not we should do it in order.
Well, I don't. Okay. Anyways, whatever. But why are we making this podcast? Read the description.
That is true. But if you really want to know, this podcast actually started as a joke.
Yeah.
Because I was on the phone with G-Day, and I'm like, yo, you and Mitch should, like, wear a lot of suits, dude. Like, you should make a podcast called Suit Boys. And then that later evolved thanks to our lovely friend of the show, who
Gabby,
came up with it again?
Gabriella Toronto.
Gabby, good friend of the show.
Yeah.
Good friend of the
Really
show.
not a good enough friend for you to remember her name.
Oh God! If you're watching this or listening to this, I mean,
it was a long time ago. I mean,
what's that,
quarantine life.
What's that, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah. But now we are called Dapper Minds.
Dapper
Minds.
So
I'm not saying it too. Don't give me that inquisitive look.
Mitchell,
I'll say it later. Yes.
we know you want to.
No, I wanna keep moving along with this number 2.
All right. Well, I guess this has been a reoccurring thing that I always repeat, but basically, another facet of this podcast, another layer, another important thing, is that we want to educate the peoples. You know what I'm saying? We want to take the topics of the world and through the lens of psychology and physiology. But anyways, I'm just going to continue. But we want to educate the people. And
just keep going. What are you laughing at me for? I'm
your face, man.
It's just my face, G-Day. I feel insulted.
It's kind of mean, G-Day.
All right, fine.
G-Day is the bully of the group. You'll come to know.
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a man.
Folks, welcome to the first and last episode of Dapper Minds.
But anyways, I'm not a man because SpongeBob told me that now that we're men, we can. Okay, I'm done. Anyways, but so educate people, and then we want to take what we've taught you, take what we've learned, and then give you advice, give you some tips. Like for one of our practice runs, we talked about sleep. So we talked about, hey, what is sleep and what is all the stuff and things about sleep and X, Y, and Z. And then we're like, well, what should you do? We gave you some tips, some pointers about how to get better sleep, improve that sleep. So that's our job, and hopefully we do a good job. Hopefully we can keep it entertaining, keep it cool with all the rhymes, all the references, and and with Mitchell's sultry voice.
I don't know what. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I don't get that comment very much, but for some reason, these two goofballs over here, I want there to be a section of me just reading books.
Hey! Don't you dare talk about what's in store. Hey,
that's what the point of this thing is, so you can tell them what's in store.
No, that's classified information, all right?
Let me tell you, we are obsessed with voices, man. Especially because, man, my voice sounds like a stereotypical 90s gay character in a bad sitcom. So I'm like, when I hear someone with a good voice like Mitch, it's like, oh man, dead, bruh. But yeah.
All right, we'll get to reading your Dr. Seuss later. G-Day, what's next on the docket for these fine ladies and gentlemen?
Well, as you can see, number 3 on the list is a very interesting yet random thing.
It is random.
You know what? Why the heck not? This is Dapper Minds. Let's get analytical, baby.
I don't know why this is on here. I don't. I looked at that.
I put it on as
I saw it this morning, and I was
God.
like, why? We're going to get into it. It's... I'm reading number 3 favorite Spider-Man movies and why, and who is our favorite Spider-Man actor. It's completely irrelevant to the point of this entire episode and podcast in general, but I guess we're doing it anyways.
Hey, we could have just skipped over it, but...
We could have, but you put it here.
I didn't put... Max said he put it in there, so I just thought it would be important to leave. Anyways, fine. Let's get into the nitty gritty. So, favorite Spider-Man movie. Well, obviously, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was off.
If there's one movie I hate, that's not true. But I will say, though, I am excited for Jamie Foxx to return as Electro in Spider-Man 3. I am excited for that. I'm so excited for Spider-Man 3. That's the only reason I put it on here. Dude, have you seen the cast list for that movie? Dude, it's insane. I honestly wish that they didn't tell us, but okay. We got Tom Holland returning and Andrew Garfield returning with Jamie Foxx, and Jake Gyllenhaal is going to be in it. It's gonna Mysterio. It's gonna be insane, and Kristen Dunst, the original Mary Jane Watson. Like,
hold up,
dude. All they're missing. So there was this 70s Spider-Man like movies, like TV movies, and one of the kids from Song of the South who played Peter Parker. And if they could get him,
dude,
my life would be perfect.
Hey man,
and
I'll
done.
get in any Corona line for that.
Oh boy,
Big win
for sure. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. I mean, I gotta check it out.
Yeah.
But for current stuff and things, I mean, I don't even know. I mean, what was it? I think it was Far From Home. That one. I think that's recency bias, but it doesn't matter. Okay, it was good. All right. But I will say though, you know, the Amazing Spider-Man, like the first one, that one, it's close to the heart because what was that? Not the video game. I forgot. It was like some childhood cheese. But yeah, all right. But I would say Far From Home was probably one of my favorites. Top 3. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Honestly,
what about you, Mitch? Wait. Sorry.
Tobey
who's your favorite actor?
Of course.
And
Oh,
of course, you look like him. G-Day, who's your favorite actor? You didn't say.
Tom Holland. Yeah.
Tom Holland. Okay.
Just
But now you
cutting
can
me
talk
off,
sorry.
you know, cutting me down, really.
Not the sultry voice. Oh my goodness.
Oh, gosh, it is not that sultry.
know.
But anyways,
smooth and buttery.
Like molasses running down a tree.
Oh boy, I more like to think of myself as a maple syrup kind of guy, but you know, favorite Spider-Man series, definitely the Sam Raimi ones way back in the early 2000s. Big fan of those. I know in retrospect they're probably not that good, but honestly, I enjoyed them as a child. I haven't seen them in so many years, but I'm assuming they're still just as great as I remember them. But honestly, that was it Into the Spider-Verse, that newer Spider-Man film. I kind of like that. I thoroughly enjoyed that. What?
Just ignore me. You ain't gotta hear what I said. Just continue.
Okay. Well, you know, I got nothing more. I'm completely. I got like sidelined by whatever it is you said. I don't even know what you said.
What did I say?
Like,
I don't even know what you said.
Oh yeah, it was deep. Yeah, I was like, deep, bro. Like, you know, what is it? His dad died? His uncle died?
The uncle. It's always the uncle. All right.
Uncle Ben.
Oh yeah, spoiler alert. Just saying. Probably should have watched it though, but anyway.
Yeah, if you don't know that,
it wasn't Uncle Ben though in the Into the Spider-Verse. Well, it was for the other Spider-Mans, but for Miles Morales, it was. I don't even remember the guy's name, if I'm being honest. But also an uncle.
Yeah.
His name's Aaron Davis. I almost said Aaron. It's Aaron Davis.
Yeah, Aaron.
That's one of my favorite Key and Peele things. I'm just saying.
Epic win.
Quelling. Oh yeah.
Okay. Is it my turn then? Okay. So I'm at a crossroads because I love 3 Spider-Man movies equally, and
I'm not saying anything. Go on. It's ruining the flow of this, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay, so Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire, Into the Spider-Verse, and Far From Home, and I love all 3.
What is going on?
I love it. I'm your guest.
You
Maybe
know
you should be more
what,
respectful
man?
to me.
Yeah, probably.
Gosh darn. I have 3 reasons why. Into the Spider-Verse is the best Spider-Man movie. Like, no cap, it is the best one. I think it encapsulates the character the best. I think it shows how Stan Lee meant the character to be written, and I think it's just the character himself. I think Miles Morales is a better character, but I relate more to Peter Parker, if I'm being honest. And that kind of leads me to Far From Home. Far From Home is one of my favorite, is my favorite out of the 3 because I relate to it the most because I really love it. And I just think, I just know what that was like, you know? And when I was watching the movie, Spider-Man said, yeah, I'm just 16. And I'm like, I'm 16.
I'm 16.
So I was like, whoa,
got a new job. Okay, I'm done.
And I love Spider-Man too because it's just great. It's just really great. I love Doc Ock. I love the Sam Raimi movies. They're so goofy and wild, and they're perfect, basically. Then yeah, and but my favorite Spider-Man is Tom Holland. He has that perfect.
Honestly, as a person, Tom Holland is fantastic. I don't keep up much on celebrities, but I've seen just his quips and everything, and the way he interacts with like some of the other like cast members. It's honestly great.
Yeah, no. I will say though that Tobey Maguire had the best body for Spider-Man. And that sounds weird, but if you read the original comic, you would know that Stan Lee did not want him to be muscular. He wanted him to be kind of like bigger, and it perfectly matches. But I think Tom Holland's kind of almost slenderness works. Andrew Garfield's too skinny. Just kidding. He's perfectly fine. I thought he was great. Just Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2 sucked. I actually really like the Amazing Spider-Man sometimes. It's a very different approach, but
it's like
I don't love it as much
Dark
as the other
Knight
ones that I like.
It's Spider-Man.
Oh gosh,
I know.
Yeah,
you and Batman, I swear.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm like Corona scared, but they're filming Batman in downtown Chicago right now. You do not know how bad I want to go. I mean, I stayed home this semester. I was supposed to be in Duluth, and obviously I'm not. But oh man, I want to leave and go see them film Batman so bad. I'm so excited for that movie. Like legit. My 2 favorite superheroes of all time are Batman and Spider-Man, and number 2 is Nightcrawler. So, yeah, you know. But yeah. All right. Then next on the roster, segue. I know that's a good segue. Next on the roster, we have Max's Fashion Time. So obviously, I'm just a reoccurring guest, not on all the time. But unfortunately, I know we're gonna have since we're Dapper, we're the Dapper Minds. We love fashion, and if you know me, I love fashion. If you've seen my closet, oh my god, I have too much.
Hey man, that was my notification. I'm sorry.
Who was that?
Couldn't put it on silent, man. We're something important right now. It's not your time, G-Day.
Fashion time.
It's Max's time.
I'm sorry, I'm an unprofessional. I'm a noob, as the ankle biters say.
But basically, we'll be talking about how to dapper up your suits, or then we'll have special episodes when special events come up. Like we'll talk about fashion at the Oscars and stuff like that, and how to spice up your suit, or your fashion in general. So yeah. That's basically it for that. It'll be fun. It'll be fun when I'm on. It's going to be the better episodes when I'm on, let me tell you.
I mean, I guess, boy. Mitchell, you good? What are you...
What? Yeah. Well, okay. You're just insulting my face again. I feel that
I'm
right
not
now.
insulting.
Tell me I have a fantastic voice and build me up just to break me down with that insult right there.
I don't know what you're talking about. Your face is majestic. It's Greek god sculpted.
Now you're lying to me. Why do you got to do this to me, man?
I
you know what, Judah? Just get on. Read number 5.
Anyways, but the episodes with Max will be fantastic. But don't worry, me and Mitch, we got the fashion too. You know what I'm saying? We got the suits. But yeah, moving on. Number 5. I put this, and then today I realized it's a useless put-in. But basically, disclaimer: first episode, or I guess now second episode, is Big Boy Large. What is it, like 107 minutes? Because me and Mitchell. Did I just?
It's an hour and 8
107.
minutes.
It's not a full feature length.
It's not that
film.
long, guys. Don't
It's
worry.
not quite that.
It's as long as Nightmare Before Christmas, but it's not like.
What I
It's
meant
not
to say,
Titanic, don't
thank
worry.
you guys, was 1 hour and 7 minutes, not 107 minutes.
Oh.
Now, where can you find us,
dude,
G-Day?
We're like global, dude. Just saying. But anyways,
You just started, man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna be on the red carpet. Book it. Anyways, so Spotify right now, Apple Podcasts sometime, iHeartRadio next week, and Google Podcasts, and then et cetera, et cetera. There's some other ones, but I'm pretty sure nobody really uses them. But anyways, you can also find us at our link, Anchor. You know what I'm saying? I put it on the Facebooks. It's probably in the description. You already know. And yeah. Am I supposed to say anything else about that? Oh, well, actually, I guess one thing I will add is we got merch, people. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, we got mugs. We have socks. We have shirts. Do we have pants, Max? We have fanny packs.
We have fanny
Holy
packs.
shoot. Yeah.
I know. We got it all, man. Yeah, so you can find, so it's on Teespring, and you can we have a YouTube channel too. So if you go on YouTube, type in Dapper Minds, where you'll find us, and it's in our description. It'll either be, you can find it in the trailer description or in like the about page. There's some really fun stuff on there. And what else do we have? You can also find it on my Instagram, or I think G-Day will post about it once he posts about this episode, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, you will. Yes. There's some really fun stuff designed by me, so that's really cool. It'd be really cool if you bought some stuff, it's to help support us, you know, so we can keep doing what we like. And it's really, we just kind of see it as a tip because, you know, we really don't make that much money off of it. So it's like, hey, you know, if you like us, you know, consider supporting us in that way. It's a nice thing to do, but if you don't want to, that's chill too, bruh.
Mega facts.
Yeah, it's important to note with all that too, that a lot of the money we will earn is probably just gonna go into investing into this podcast, you know, buying things like new microphones, and other equipment that's gonna help make these better. It's not like we're gonna go splurging on you know, donuts or okay. Well,
speak for yourself. I'm buying a bunch of sweaters because I love sweaters, but truthfully, yes, we will be using it for better stuff. Yeah. And then one day we can pay Keanu Reeves to be on the podcast. And
wait, speaking about that, I made a roster list. I had some beautiful people on there. I'm just saying. I
mean, you made the dream roster list of people to be on your
imaginary?
Whoa, yeah, I was about to say, this ain't imaginary. This is real life, man. This is the podcast right now.
I mean, I guess it is actually.
Yeah, the podcast is real. It's now, and the people are gonna enjoy it.
It's
because you know what, we're educating, and we're giving them the cheese. You know,
all the cheese.
Yeah,
all the cheese.
Faux show. I did mute myself. I don't know.
Make sure you mute yourself there.
It was just connected, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Now
big win. All right.
I said.
Anything else?
We'll have. Well, okay. Number 7 on the list is we're gonna have timestamps, and eventually, maybe, I don't know if we want to do this. Maybe one day we'll have summaries, like highlights. You know, like in what is that? the Reynolds pamphlet, highlights.
I just want to stop right now and emphasize that number 7 says, like, word for word, we'll have timestamps and eventually we'll write summaries. But here's the important thing. If you look at the word "right," I'm staring at it right now. It is RIGHT, as in to your right. Just want to emphasize, we are smart people sometimes. But sometimes.
We're Dapper Minds.
What do you mean? Hey, man, I am impeccable with my language.
Well, I'll tell you what, you certainly surprised me with that one.
I didn't notice. Well,
I didn't even notice that. That's what happens when you have a liberal arts.
Oh, God.
Hey, just don't tell my professors and we're good, okay?
Nope, I'm emailing your teachers.
Hey, stay away from Sujaya.
Oh, gosh.
Gonna hit up Miss Duberstein.
Doobie doo, but you can't lie. That's
oh goodness.
That's a solid, yeah.
It's classic.
Waiting
It's
for this to
iconic.
get big enough to the point where we can get sued. Yes.
By her, yeah.
Defamation, libel,
for defamation.
slander. I forgot which one is the written one. I think libel is the written one. Yes. It's fine. That's not what this is about. But even though we will not be talking about law too much, we assure you that there are many, many exciting things in store for all of you in this podcast, and you'll find it all here with Dapper Minds.
Oh yeah, like the Kool-Aid man.
I don't know why we're just throwing in so many like free advertisements. If you want to hit us up with a sponsorship deal, please feel free.
Nike?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, Adidas.
Nike. We're Adidas. Yeah. We're an Adidas podcast. You should see G-Day sometimes. He rolls up to my house. He's wearing the Nike shoes, but I mean, he's wearing the Adidas shoes with Nike socks.
Just gotta keep it on the down low. Keep it,
man.
Hidden. No, oh man,
nah. But yes, we do have a lot of exciting things coming. So, you can find the merch store from there, from the YouTube, or you can go to teespring.com, and in the search bar you can type in Dapper Minds. We'll have some video exclusives on our YouTube channel too. So if you would like, go subscribe to us there. Precisely. And when will new episodes come up?
Yeah. So we're gonna start off on a rhythm of one episode every 3 weeks, but there's a good. Well, you know what? It maybe it is two. I honestly, it's probably gonna be 2. Either way, we're gonna find a pace. So, but it's probably gonna start out once every 3 or once every 2 weeks, and then if we find that's quite suitable, we might be able to increase it from there. But for now, I'd say kind of expect the next episode to come out 2 weeks after this is posted, and just be ready for it. It's going to be great.
It's hot.
Yeah, they already have plans and stuff. There's already stuff on the roster. I'm trying to get some guests on.
Go, man.
So yeah, it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, you know it, man. You know it. But yeah, I think that's about it.
Why do I have to do it? I'm not like a dog sitter or something.
You wrote the script. Well, this isn't a script for this thing.
Yeah, this ain't no script.
I didn't know what you wanted to do today when I woke up. I was busy doing calculus, so
we will be.
I didn't know what we were doing this time around. So G-Day, you do something.
Rubber bands, rubber balls.
Thank you for listening to Dapper Minds. This was our introduction episode. We really hope you listen to this more. It is really fun for us to make these, and we would really appreciate if you could, just listen and subscribe or follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. So basically, I just want to say thank you for listening if you made it this far. And
Be
yeah,
high
I
on
hope you
minds,
have
people.
a dapper day.
All right. Signing out with co-host Gidio Dule and
You're just waiting for me to say my own name.
with the
Mitchell.
sultry voice.
Oh
There you go.
gosh, Mitchell Ebner signing out.